Last night I was at the bar and I really drank a lot of beer and whiskey and everything. I could put in my hands, drink it with both hands, and I was too drunk to drive home. So said a friend of mine. He said, "Take a bus." So I did. Some friend who turned out to be, I got charged for stealing a bus. Son of a gun. Just wanted to share that with you. Counselors in some cities, you know what? They're voting to become a sanctuary city or not. That's fluff, okay? I'm talking about the U.S. That's fluff. It's meaningless. And it's a total waste of time. You know, it's time that taxpayers go to their counselors and say, "Would you please work for me? We pay you. What are you people doing? You're having meetings to decide when the next meeting is, and it's just not appropriate, right? You work for us, you don't work for somebody else. Stop it." Sanctuary doesn't change existing laws. It's only symbolic. That's all it is. There's no legal definition of what a sanctuary city is, okay? We now have them for immigrants, we have them for firearms, Second Amendment, et cetera, et cetera. The notion is that the city will limit cooperation with federal immigration officials, because that's primarily what it's all about, is immigration. But federal laws actually override all votes of others with regards to the security of the nation, right? Sanctuary city, queers and steers, California, dumb, stupider, dumb and dumber. I mean, it makes no sense. Again, they're having meetings to decide what they should talk about in the next meeting. It's not very nice. The ICBC in British Columbia, Canada. That stands for communism. ICBC, I'll get it. It's an insurance organization, right? You're not allowed to have a private thing. The government's smarter than us, so they run the insurance corporation. They lose upwards to $2 billion a year. 2 billion with a B, and they're saying, "Hey, you know what? This is unsustainable. It's unacceptable." Well, what are you going to do about it? Oh, I know. Change your bookkeeping and increase the taxes. British Columbia is like so many other provinces in Canada. The taxes go up all the time, federally as well. But there's no benefit, right? Usually if you pay more in taxes, you expect to get something more, and you don't. ICBC, you don't get anything, hardly. Poor service, I guess. Government-owned insurance, state-run insurance, socialist insurance, doesn't make any sense. All you people in British Columbia, fix that, change that, get a man on that. The military in Canada, your wiser advisor, I know stuff. They do not have a gun registration system. The police in Canada, the RCMP, they as well do not have a gun registration system, nor do they have background checks. So when you see an RCMP officer walking around with a gun, I'm safer than him, much safer. In Canada, I have a background check done on me every day, right? RCMP never does. I go out and I train to have my gun, I shoot. He's only supposed to do 100 rounds a year. Well, you can do that in an hour, less than an hour, half an hour. And these are guys that protect us, right? Oh, please save me from that protection. Business licenses now in Canada and in America for lemonade stands, permits to transport a tadpole to a show and tell in school. Inspectors are demanding safety documentation for Windex. So many things like Raid are locked up, shaving lotion are locked up in stores, and you can't get at it unless you fill out a form. That's just examples of red tape. That's what left-wing governments do, red tape. I mean, they try to immobilize you. You kind of get frozen from the feet up to your neck, right? And the rest of it isn't working too good either. Hundreds of thousands and thousands of hours and billions of dollars are wasted in red tape each and every day. I mean, it's a crisis. All of this translates into lower incomes, less economic growth, and every business owner in America has a red tape story. Red tape is bad. You get tied up in it, pardon the pun, but you do. Governments do that because they need to have all kinds of activity. That's what they think they're about. They don't have any achievement, but they have lots of activity. You can fix that too. Get a man on that. Vote right politically. Left is wrong and right is right. See ya.